We're actually here today we're going to actually debate and vote on the New York State Assembly One House bill for the calendar year 2015-2016. And like all One House bills, they have good things and they have bad things. And I'm actually very torn about whether to vote for it or against it. Some of the good things that are in the bill include an increase in the public school aid by $1.8 billion over the governor's budget proposal, which is a great thing. It's an increase of $2 million for library aid. There's increases for non-public school aid as well as TAP awards. And there is, which is very important to me, a package in there for ethics reform up here in Albany. It is a minor package, and it doesn't go as far as I would like, but it is included in the One House budget bill. That's the good things in the bill. However, and unfortunately, there are probably outweighed by a couple of the bad things that I find in this bill, and particularly first and foremost, that increase in school aid. The Assembly bill does not apply a bulk of that increase to the GEA, and it's one of my priorities this year is to eliminate the GEA, because the GEA, as everybody knows, disproportionately and negatively affects Nassau County schools and schools in my district. So the way to really optimize all or maximize the amount of aid flowing to my schools is to apply more of that money to the GEA. Also, other things that I have problems with within the Assembly One House bill also includes a minimum wage increase specifically targeted for Nassau County, which I believe is going to cost jobs for our young children, young kids in Nassau County, as well as it's the inclusion of the DREAM Act, which I have previously voted against, as well as the failure to include the educational investment tax credit, which I'm a big supporter of. Lastly, and one of the biggest problems, and one of my priorities going into this budget, was to make sure that we did something to provide tax relief for the Nassau County property owners. The Assembly One House bill is absolutely void of any property tax relief bill, and that's different from the governor's bill, who had a minor program. It would affect some Nassau County residents, not many, but I was hoping to actually improve upon that in the Assembly One House, but it doesn't. So unfortunately, in looking at the bill, this is just a proposed bill for the Assembly going forward. It's what they're going to bring into negotiations, but I believe that I'm going to vote against the bill because of those reasons, and hopefully the final bill is going to include all the aspects that I liked and take out a lot of the aspects that I don't like in the One House bill.